$90,000 a year. That's not rich, but it's not broke either. That's a good salary. That's what most people spend their entire 20s chasing. So why does it feel like you have absolutely nothing? Why does the 15th of the month feel like a countdown? Why does a $400 car repair feel like a crisis? Why are you making more money than you ever have? And somehow, you're still living paycheck to paycheck. You are not crazy, and you are definitely not alone. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly where your $90,000 goes, down to the dollar, and what's silently eating your paycheck before you even touch it. First, let's do the math that nobody does for you. $90,000 a year sounds like $7,500 a month. But here's the thing. You will never ever see $7,500 in your bank account on payday. Here's what actually hits your account. Federal income tax takes about $12,000 to $14,000. Depending on your state, state income tax takes another $2,000 to $6,000. Social Security, $5,580. Medicare, $1,305. And that's before you even think about health insurance premiums, your 401k contribution, dental, vision, or your parking pass. $90,000 gross becomes roughly $58,000 to $63,000 take home. That's $4,800 to $5,200 a month. In some high tax states, New York, California, you're looking at closer to $4,400. You didn't lose $27,000 to $32,000. You never had it. It was never yours. And yet, we walk around thinking, I make $90,000, like that number means something to our actual bank account. It doesn't. So we're not starting with $7,500 a month. We're starting with maybe $4,800. Remember that number? Now let's watch that $4,800 disappear in real time, line by line. Whether you rent or own, housing is the biggest single expense most people have. And in 2026, it's brutal. The average rent in a mid-sized American city is now between $1,400 and $1,800 a month for a one-bedroom. In a major metro, New York, LA, Miami, Seattle, you're looking at $2,200 to $3,500. Let's use $1,700. That's conservative. That leaves you with $3,100. And if you own, don't get smug. Because homeownership comes with property taxes, insurance, HOA fees, maintenance, and repairs that renters never see. For most homeowners, the true monthly cost is actually higher than renting. This one is sneaky because people only think about the car payment. They forget everything else that comes with it. The average new car payment in 2026 is $735 a month. Add insurance, another $180 to $250. Gas, $120 to $200 a month. Parking in a city, another $100 to $300. Maintenance and registration, another $100 a month. All in, your car costs you $900 to $1,100 every single month. Let's call it $950. $3,100 minus $950. You're now at $2,150. Student loans, credit cards, a personal loan you took out 3 years ago, maybe a medical bill on a payment plan. The average American with a college degree carries $28,000 in student loan debt. At a standard 10-year repayment, that's $280 a month. At a credit card minimum of $120, maybe another loan at $150, $400 to $600 a month going straight to debt before you buy a single thing. Let's say $500. Now you're at $1,650. You have to eat, and food is not cheap anymore. Groceries for one person, cooking at home most nights, runs $350 to $450 a month. But nobody eats at home every night. You grab coffee in the morning, You get lunch twice a week. You order DoorDash on a Friday because you're exhausted. You go out with friends on Saturday. Realistically, food, groceries plus eating out runs $500 to $700 a month. Let's say $550. 1,650 minus 550, you're at $1,100. This is the silent killer because none of these feel like money. The average American has $219 a month in subscriptions and underestimates it by half. They think they spend $86. Add phone bill, $80. Internet, $70. Utilities, $120. Insurance, $50. That's another $320 in fixed costs most people forget to count. Subscriptions plus fixed costs, easily $500 a month. $1,100 minus $500. You have $600 left. Here's the one nobody talks about because it doesn't feel like an expense. It feels like a reward. You got the raise. You got the $90,000 job. So you upgraded the apartment, got a nicer car, started going to better restaurants, booked a real vacation, bought clothes that fit the new job. Every time your income went up, your spending went up to match it. That's lifestyle inflation. And it's the reason people who make $90,000 feel exactly the same as when they made $55,000. And what's left from that $600? After a random dinner, an unexpected expense, a gift, a parking ticket, a prescription, you're at zero, maybe negative, on $90,000 a year.